3 of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series at Dover, presented by Principal Financial Group. For you Jimmy Johnson fans, it is now or never. He's going to need the caution flag in the next couple laps because they have tires on the wall and are getting ready to bring him down pit road. There's the Lowe's crew. Chad Canales' bunch getting ready to bring him in for what should be their next stop. Do you go 2 tires or 4 tires, guys?
I'm going 4. DJ said the possibility maybe to get 2 to try to save a little time, but I'm not sure that's a good move right here.
Now, I think as long as they've run as many laps as they have on those left sides, I think that would be a mistake now, too. I think, what Carl Edwards has done getting his 2, as you see, he's caught Jeff Gordon for that 3rd spot. When they did it under that caution, I think maybe it's obviously working out for him. His car is very good, but I think under green flag conditions, we'll see everybody get 4.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like this 2-tire thing works. And later in the race, I'm sure a lot of people took note of this in this 99 car and what they've done because he's on the move.
Yeah, and you have to be careful because it might look like it's working great, but I think he's just got a great race car, so it might not work on your car if you're struggling at all.
Edwards takes a 3rd spot away from Gordon.
When you got a good race car, it doesn't matter how many tires you put on it.
That's usually the case, yeah.
Dave?
Just to back up DJ's point, the 99 is very good. The 24 says himself, I'm not very good right now. So you have to be careful how you judge that. The 24 right now complaining, very edgy up off, just not very good. And that's a quote from driver 24.
17 car going by the 22 car for position. Kansas gets by Blaney for 4th.
And 12 cars on pit road. He was our 2nd place car. Mike.
On pit road, his car's just a little bit too tight overall, especially center off. They're going to take a half round out of the left rear, 4-tire change on the 12, completing work now on the right side, swinging around now to the left side. Pretty clean stop so far. He is away.
Yeah, nice pit stop there. That's the kind you like to have under green flag conditions.
They had a good clean pit road in and off, so everybody able to make that clean stop and get out without any trouble. Everybody's watching this 48 car right now. See how many laps can he go.
Headed on lap 145. We are moving in on 239.
Bring it around a pit this time,
Okay, he's coming this time.
Yeah, and he didn't want to stay out there too much longer anyway. I know he'd like to get it to the very end, but Carl Edwards beating him about 2.5 tenths a lap, so you don't want to give up that. Now, when he comes back with the new tires, he'll be gaining a lot of that back.
Now what he's got to hope for if he comes in and makes his pit stop is that we do not get a yellow flag.
Yeah, he's hoping it stays green now after he makes his stop. And it makes everybody else pit under green.
Long way down pit road at 35 miles an hour. And let's go down to Mike.
And Johnson has hit his marks. He's in his pit box. The team going to work. Expect a 4-tire change. Also a wedge adjustment on this race car. Team completing work on the right side, swinging around the left side. Very fast and clean stop so far. Jimmy Johnson extremely happy. Looking for his 12th career chase win. He's away.
Yeah, great pit stop there. Yeah, but this is where he has to be really, really careful, man. 35 miles an hour. It's so tempting to try to push that, getting out to the pit. So he has to make sure he gets all the way by that cone before he gets on the gas.
There are 8 timing zones on pit road, and that last one's normally where they get you because you get a little anxious to gas it, and that's where they caught some of the drivers earlier in the day when they got Denny Hamlin and Elliott Sadler.
And there's our leader now. Carl Edwards has assumed this spot.
Carl becomes our 5th different leader of the day here in Dover, Delaware. Remember, he won this race a year ago, leading 3 times for 95 laps. Let's listen in to his team here on the radio.
Just keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't, pit and get us in a bind, if we wait too long, but I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, but we can't pit with him, man. He's like 50 laps early because he didn't pit when everybody else did.
Right, I just don't want him to get tires on, come all the way around, put us in a lap down situation.
And Carl just told Bob Osborne right now, hey, keep your eye on the 48, though. I want to know what's going on. And Bob said, hey, he's going to be over a lap and a half down. Don't worry about him. Let's just stay focused. And just a reminder, what got him track position earlier, guys, that last pit stop for Carl Edwards, they took right sides only, and they have been killing it in the pits all day with this pit crew.
11 is off the pace here. He's rolling around. That's in turn 3.
That's a right rear flat tire, you see.
Tried to get on pit road a moment ago, couldn't get in, and that right rear tire wouldn't let him turn to get down off the racetrack. Now creeping around.
Dave Blaney.
Okay, you're clear now.
Dave was running in the 5th spot. We see Matt Kenseth take over the 2nd spot from Jeff Gordon.
Jimmy Johnson glad that that 11 car didn't go around when that tire went flat, bringing out a caution.
Gordon's tires are 16 laps older than the 17. Let's go down to Shannon.
Dave Blaney on pit road right now gave up 5th position. Car's just a little tight. No adjustments, 4 tires for that 22 team, Doc.
Really good run for Dave Blaney. They needed a good top 10 finish where they had it.
The 11 car's got more problems than just a flat tire. He has no power. He's going to the garage area right now.
That's the 2nd Gibbs car that's pulled in the garage area today.
16 car moving in on Jeff Gordon, Biffle, and Gordon. That is for 3rd position.
Yeah, as soon as he makes this move on Jeff Gordon, that'll put Roush Fenway with the top 3 spots here, with Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, and Greg Biffle here in just a second.
Yeah, Biffle's tires are 16 laps newer than what Gordon has. Biffle pitted at lap 189. Gordon came in on lap 173.
Fresh tires, and that's what Carl Edwards' concern a while ago, as he was talking to Bob Osborne, was about. He didn't want Jimmy Johnson out there making up a lot of time on him and them being out there too long. I don't think he realized just how big a difference there was in the tires that they had. Plus, he's got him a lap down, so it's not that big of a deal for right now, Andy.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson is 1 lap down. He's running 25.13 was his last lap. Carl Edwards was 25.38, so just a couple of tenths. Here's Bobby Labonte.
Bobby, one of the former winners here at Dover. Driving for the King, Richard Petty, who won the very first ever race here at Dover, Delaware in 1969.
Stalls the car on pit road.
Shannon.
Yeah, A.J. Allmendinger right now on pit road, guys. He overcame that tire rub right now, running to the top 10, gave up the top 10. The team told me that they should have an announcement sometime next week for where A.J. Allmendinger is going to be next year as they go to work on that car, guys. 4 tires for A.J. Allmendinger.
Allmendinger coming out. Regan Smith, our leading Rookie of the Year contender, is headed to the garage area, the 0-1 car.
Yeah, I talked to A.J. Allmendinger Friday afternoon in the motorhome lot, just asking him what's going on, and he said he hoped to have something pretty soon. He didn't have anything. He said even if I wasn't on TV, he couldn't tell me anything, and I think he thought I'd go tell everybody. I don't know why he'd think that, but he was pretty confident he's going to get something, as we see Juan Pablo Montoya coming to pit road. Shannon?
Yeah, for Juan Pablo Montoya, the team told me the car was not that good in practice. They're pretty happy with it here in the race today. He's just been battling some tight conditions, as you see that wrench go in the back window right there, making some chassis adjustments on the 42. 4 tires and some Sunoco fuel for Juan Pablo Montoya and a tear-off. Jamie.
And Brian Vickers, the 83, made his way into his pit box right side, left side. Remember, last time they were here, they had pit road violations for speeding 2 times of being cognizant of that. It's a clean stop. He's down and away. He must maintain that 35-mile-per-hour limit, Doc.
Making his way back on the racetrack. Carl Edwards, now you were looking on the time sheets a moment ago, Andy, comparing the 99 time and what's happening with a couple of the others. We watch Biffle go by, teammates making a pass as Biffle will take the 2nd spot away.
Yeah, I'm watching these lap times from Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards just to see, and if I was up on the pit box of Carl Edwards, I'd be watching this to see just how fast Johnson can run on those tires. He's only just a few tenths, maybe a couple tenths a lap when they're in free, clear traffic. So I don't think I'd be worried about it too much.
Now, Carl Edwards' car is great right now. He's just right around the bottom, passing these cars as he catches them. You can see him coming up to put another lap on Elliott Sadler right at this point in time. But, man, his car is fast. You see it roll through the corner, getting down to the bottom, and he's able to really get back into the throw. Dave, what's going on with the 11 car?
He's been in the garage about 5 minutes now, DJ. They're working underneath the rear end of the car. Undercar mechanic Sean Warren and others are under there where everything is extremely hot. They're going to replace both axles, the gear, and the drive shaft. And I think that's why he was so slow coming down pit road. He just had no drivetrain in the car. But he stays in the cockpit. The guys are going to try to fix it and get it back out. Remember, he started the day 6th in the chase, and another chaser has had trouble here at Dover.
Well, it sounds like it finally quit leaking.
Yeah, you and Jim Brewer called that.
So Brewer said when it quit leaking, it would be out of fluid, and that's what's happened here. And I'll tell you, when that happens, that rear end gets so hot you can't even get near it. It's almost dangerous. They'll catch fire when you pull that gear out sometimes.
So Hamlin now 11th in the chase points. His teammate Kyle Busch in the garage, done for the day, finishing 43rd today. He'll be 12th. The other Joe Gibbs' car, by the way, the 20 car of Tony Stewart being shown in 9th position.
See these cars here, Greg Biffle. He's made a run up the segment right along with Tony Stewart here now. Tony's been battling this car most days. He's got himself up into the top 10 right now in the 9th spot.
Got some chasers all together there. Harvick, Boyer, Stewart, and Burton are 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Carl Edwards is our leader. He is the 5th leader today and has now led 18 laps. Should be pitting in about 9 laps. We'll be right back.